Is that everything? This feast has to be great.
Yes, it is our last chance.
Wolf-kissed.
Welcome to Ravensthorpe. I am Eivor, though you seem to know me already.
You are well known to us. I am Toka Sinriksdottir, and the Frankish boar with me is my advisor, Pierre. We are here on behalf of Sigfred of Francia, renowned warrior and leader of the Northmen there.
You look to be at home here already.
How could we not be? What you have done in this place is amazing. The guest house is a fitting addition. We have also brought new tastes for your long table from Francia. If it is drink you prefer, we have mulled wine.
Very generous. Some might say overly generous.
Consider it a token of goodwill from the hand of my uncle Sigfred. You know, clan to clan.
There'll be blood if any here heard I refuse the feast, so consider it accepted.
Yes, you honor us. Ravensthorpe reminds me of how Francia used to be. Given the chance, I would visit often.
You would be welcome. Yet you do not share your gifts for nothing. I await the boon you surely will ask of me.
Tales of your judgment prove true. You can teach me some of that wisdom over ale this day. Shall we begin?
Let us see if these Frankish treats hold up to scrutiny.
Let us eat!
How one can prefer ale to wine? Mon Dieu, it astounds me still. You Norse may have us Franks on the battlefield, but when it comes to drink, we stand unbeaten.
If it makes me drunk, I'm glad to drink it.
Are there no standards anymore?
I want to show you something. In our travels throughout England, I have taken swords in raids and battles. This I took in a holmgang against two oafish brothers in East Anglia. Tis but a worn twig, but is still my favorite.
So, you have traveled to all corners of this land before arriving at Ravensthorpe. To what end?
I mean to entice you and others like you to join in the glorious raids along the River Seine.
Who have you talked with thus far?
Many. Jarl Hemminger, Guthrum, even Halfdan. Paris itself is set to be sieged. And after that, we will have amassed more riches than anyone in England has dared imagine.
Let me guess how many Jarls will join you on your Frankish raids and sieges. None.
They just fail to see the scale of the bounty we stand to plunder.
What do you really want, Toka?
Every word I have said is true. But there is something else. A new power is rising in Francia.
What kind of power?
The Frankish kingdoms have been united under one king, Charles the Fat. And with this combined strength, Charles has begun a slow march against the Norse villages there. He killed my father and wiped out my village.
I am sorry for your father and your village. But we have our own troubles here in this land.
With Charles the Fat in power, those troubles will worsen. After his campaign in Francia, he will come for England. Charles will come for you and your clan. His armies multiply by the day. Real soldiers and cavalry, not like the Saxon farmhands and gillers in these parts.
If the Raven clan were to help you, what is it you would ask of us?
Our chieftain, Sigfred, prepares to siege Paris and make the Franks rethink their actions against we Norse. And our longships will grow heavy with treasure in the doing.
My scouts attest to the claims of Toka and her people. But before now,
I saw no reason to involve our clan. Do you see reason now? If the Mad King Charles does have ambitions for England, we should act. The Siegfried you mentioned, he rallies the Norse there. Joining him could be our chance to push back against this new king. Or I could meet this Charles myself. And if you will not deal with me, I kill him. This problem is bigger than one king. If we kill one, another will rise. Were he murdered by a Norse from England, it could bring the Franks to our shores even sooner. Then I'll be mindful of who I kill and who I ally with in Francia. Could be a stable king is the way to keep Ravensthorpe safe.
Let me see the sword. I wish to examine the ironwork.
No, I stole this, and it is mine.
Fine. If you will not show it to me, I will have to take it. Ready yourself, Pierre. I challenge you to a holmgang.
Enough! Toka, you came here looking for help with this new Frankish threat. The Raven clan will answer your call.
You will? You will! I promise you will not regret this. Find Pierre when you have prepared, and we will make for Francia at once.
Thank you.
Francia, the land of Charlemagne, and the bitter price of Ragnar, who sacked Paris for a fortune in silver and sorrow. Now a new king rises, uniting Franks against Norse in open battle, and casting angry eyes toward England. I must stop this mad king from sending war across the sea. Already his armies assemble, and crows gather again over Paris.
Our village is inland. We will take the horses from here. The others will follow on foot.
Is there danger of an ambush?
Not this close to the water, and not at night. Siegfried has done his work too well.
I will finish unloading the ship. You two go ahead.
Many thanks, Pierre.
And Eivor, there is something we should talk about when I arrive at Melun. Until then, ride safe.
Siegfried.
You came, wolf-kissed. Good.
You knew it was me.
Pierre sent word ahead. Your axe will be a boon to us.
I heard your axe has been busy as well.
Yes, I've slain many on the open field with honor, as Odin intended.
It is our way.
But it is not their way. The Franks dragged our Jarl Sinrik from his bed and gutted him like a coward. They did not even bury him, just left his body for the animals to take. I raised this mound for him.
You want me to join your side against these Franks?
There is no side. There is only blood debt, and vengeance, and Helheim for those I split with my axe.
I know of blood debt and vengeance. When the time comes, Siegfried, you'll have my axe.
Good. 'Tis as I hoped. Now we will feast, and I will tell you of my plans for Paris.
Ours will be the greatest raid since Ragnar sacked Paris and brought longships full of silver back to King Horik. We will fill our war chest with silver and our mugs with mead. Blood and glory! Skull!
This is not just about silver, Toka.
He hates being disturbed while he eats.
You know, Ragnar returned with more than just silver.
More than silver? What was it? Swords, precious jewels, wine!
Stories of a dead saint defending Paris. Horik was so awed he freed the Christians and executed his raiders.
Really? That does not sound glorious.
Behold, I will deliver thine enemy into thine hand, that thou mayest do to him as it shall seem good to thee. Kill the heathens! Bring me Sigfred's head, and that one as well. Leave the stripling alive to tell of it.
The what?
Bishop Engelwin. This is a good night. Where did Engelwin go?
Siegfried, wait! What did he say to you?
Toka, see to the wounded, and find the watch! They should have warned us of the attack.
I told you he doesn't like to be interrupted while eating.
We needed that soldier alive to question. Wild heart, level head.
Oh, I like that.
Where is Siegfried going?
My guess is to find that bishop, Engelwin. He hates him above all others. It was he who killed Cynric.
Yes, his sword brother and your father. I am sorry, Toka.
Nothing has changed. If anything, the attacks grow more frequent, as you see.
Randvi was right. I have to stop this before it reaches Ravensthorpe.
Unless you can convince their king to surrender, you may have to kill every soldier in Francia.
Then I will meet with Charles and see if he can be negotiated with.
Their king? That pork-bellied coward will split your skull when you turn your back. Better to kill him than to trust him.
The problem is bigger than one king, Toka. I must talk to him. It is what my clan expects.
You may be right. But I am not the one you will have to convince in the end. If you kill Engelwin, Siegfried might be persuaded to help you find Charles.
You begin to think like a Jarl, Toka.
Twice our scouts followed Engelwin to the slums south of Paris. When you are ready, that is where Siegfried will be.
I'll meet Siegfried there, and return when Engelwin is dead. Then we will find Charles. Pierre, what is this about?
We have a shared interest. You in resisting Francia's North-loathing loyalists, me in getting paid.
Those do not seem connected.
I am working with a rogue band of men and women across Francia who tire of the chaos Charles's rule brought. Their numbers are small. Few are foolish enough to resist well-equipped loyalist forces.
You do not believe in their cause?
I do not, but they do. This is where you come in. Help them, and you will have ample reward for your effort.
It is strange that you support them, while believing their cause ill-fated.
What kind of monster would I be if I were to dash the hope they hold in their hearts? Anyway, there is profit to be made, and only a fool ignores that. Magnifique! If you want to do more, I'll be here.
I did not take you for a lover of cats.
I am not. One of the rebels picked it up during a mission. Nearly cost the fool his life.
Animals are true-hearted. That cat will be a loyal companion to the end of its life.
I doubt it. Felines are crafty, sly. They follow their own agendas, much like myself. Once he has had his fill of food and drink, I predict a quiet disappearance. Speaking of disappearances, The loyalists grow fewer. Our missions are going well.
Am I detecting some sentiment?
We are making small change, but it is not enough. And it matters not, so long as we make a profit.
In our veins runs the blood of holy kings and conquerors. The Northerners may have numbers, but we have God.
That is Odo, Count of Paris and right-hand man to the king. Drumming up support for his army, no doubt.
Our courage and honor will not fail us, no matter how hot the fight. We will overcome this evil, as we always have.
Self-important as always. The one next to him is Gosselin, Bishop of Paris and a fearsome warrior. For the Frank. Those two are for another day. You have to get to Engelwin, and to do that, you have to find your way into the church. The answer is down there in that stink.
That is not much to go on.
If it was easy, I would have killed him myself already. You have an advantage. You are unknown to these people.
The Raider Siegfried is almost at our gates. And what does he want? What the Northerners always want. Blood and silver. Yours and mine.
Me, they know quite well already. Someone down there knows something. All you have to do is get them to tell you.
I have your word. Once this is done, we find Charles.
As you say, but work fast. I cannot leave Miller unguarded long. And this Frankish stench already turns my stomach. Three guards. Insulting. I will deal with them, while you find Engelwin. He is hiding in his church. Will you sneak in? Convince one of his own to aid you? Or cover the streets with blood?
As you would.
They deserve no less. But you are the wolf-kissed. You do not need my advice. So what will you do?
I will find my own way. Are you the owner?
Owner? That's such a naively hopeful world. What can I get you?
You have a good crowd.
If you mean tables of soldiers drowning themselves in wine at my expense, then yes, it's good enough. It might be better if not for that old drunk over there, crying about the bishop to everyone who listens. I'd send him away, but to be honest, I need his business.
I need to find the bishop.
The bishop. I can tell you, he's not in this mud pit, my friend. He wouldn't risk soiling his holy sandals. There is a priest who does the bishop's numbers in here at times. Last I saw, he was talking to a table of soldiers.
Thanks for the help.
You look the kind that enjoys a good complaint. You'll be back.
You mentioned the bishop.
Oh, he took her, my daughter. She's gone. She's a good girl. Never any trouble. She wouldn't steal anything.
Who took your daughter? Was it the bishop?
The bishop's soldiers in the slums. Said she stole the bishop's silver. That she has the devil who needs deliverance. What did you say?
I will find your daughter here in the slums. And she will help me find Engelwin.
That was close.
You're welcome. Your father told me the bishop took you.
My father? Yeah, the bishop's soldiers. I didn't steal nothing neither. Then they wanted to give me deliverance.
You stole from the bishop. That was bold.
I just said I didn't I? Well, I didn't take no silver. It was just a little church key.
I want that key.
So did the soldiers. But you are too late. I sold it to bandits in the sewers. They got it cheap too.
My reward for helping you is to fight bandits.
You are welcome. Good luck. The sewers stink. I have to get to my father before he is thrown out of the tavern again.
Are you here for deliverance?
Yes. I don't know. I want to be close to God, but those screams don't seem right. Does it seem right to you?
Your deliverance ritual. Is it with Engelwin?
Yes. He does it alone. I'm next in line, and I don't think I want this.
I could take your place and see Engelwin for you. Then you could leave. Tell me what I must do.
You need a robe. They won't let you in without their special robe. Then, you go down the corridor and talk to the priest.
Give me your robe.
My robe? But they gave me one, but I didn't put it on. I left it somewhere around here.
I'll find it and take your place. You should leave now before they call for you.
Yes. Yes, you're right. As soon as my nerves settle, I'll go.
Come. Do you know why you are here, child?
Yes.
You have been chosen for a great honor. Yet being chosen is only the beginning. What we do now won't be pleasant. Remember, the Lord has said, unto whomsoever much is given, of him shall be much required.
Yes, I remember.
Others showed themselves unworthy, as you have seen. My hope is you will fare better.
I will.
Your confidence speaks well of you. Now, once we begin, we cannot stop. I will not heed your cries. Your soul depends on it. The devil will not endure the pain, so you must. Do you understand?
Yes, I understand.
We may discover in the pain there is a delicious pleasure. God himself grants it as a mercy to aid us in the struggle. Now, make yourself ready. This robe. And do not leave the pool until I grant you leave.
I am to be unclothed.
Do not be concerned for modesty. Once you comply, my gods will leave. And you will be alone for the ritual.
I will not be naked.
You must disrobe for the ritual! My gods will leave us alone. Once you do, it will be just you and me and God. But I warn you, if you do not comply, my gods do not bear their swords in vain. Now disrobe.
Very well.
Gods, leave us. Very good. You have made the correct choice. And now, we will begin. Accept, I beseech thee, this free will offering, O Lord.
Your offering is accepted.
Who are you?
Bishop Engelwin sent me, with word for the king.
Did he now? And did he happen to send you with the watchword?
I have an urgent message for the king. If he does not receive it, I'll be sure to tell the bishop why and who.
You are one of his northern spies, I suppose. I heard there was trouble. All right, stand back.
Diable?
Not an enemy, not yet. I am Eivor of the Raven clan in England.
Flesh and blood. A northerner, by the look of you. Why do you disturb me? Where are my guards?
Your guards are not coming. Your bishop will not be joining us either.
Engelwin, you've done me a favor, Northerner, though you don't know it. That bishop was an unholy annoyance. What is it you want?
Your soldiers strike at Norse villages. Their attacks grow more common by the day. You make war against us, without cause.
Without cause? This is my land. A kingdom established by God. You are invaders and devils, a scourge I am called to cleanse. My cause is God himself.
War is uncertain and dangerous. Often it begins in one place, only to end unfavorably in another.
War is war. But you mean England? Oh yes. I understand you, Diable. You came to plead for your own neck.
I came to make an agreement, to save many necks. Perhaps even your own.
You murder your way into another land. And you think to stop me driving you back out with negotiation? I am a king. You are a godless invader. Who are you to parley with me?
I am one who might have killed you already, yet you live.
Perhaps this is opportune. What do you think? Could it work? It might work. There is something I require. If you accomplish it, I will be more open to consider your proposal.
A deal within a deal. How like a king. What is this task?
My queen, Richardis, has been taken. I want her returned to me.
I assume I must first find her.
My spies tell me she was taken by those belonging to a zealous faction within the church. I know nothing more.
You do not seem overly troubled by her absence.
Marriage for kings is more often a matter of politics than of the heart. In any case, I doubt she is in danger. And you can be certain, I want her safe return.
If I do this, you'll agree to leave England in peace.
Peace? That is a strange word in the mouth of an invader. But again, you presume too much. Do this, and you will have earned a place at the negotiation table. Nothing more.
When we next meet, you'll be with your queen to discuss your ambitions for England.
As you say, Diable. God will make it so. Now, you must excuse me.
Wolfkist, you were gone over long. We've had trouble.
Engelwin is dead. Though there is a sickness in these Franks, I do not understand.
That is very good. It is as I told you. You see now why it is pointless to try to deal with them.
Yet I must. Information with him led me to their king. Charles and I have reached the beginnings of an agreement.
You met with their king? Do you make yourself my enemy now? Toka failed to bring me any but you, and now you defy me!
You said there was trouble.
There was another attack, and we found our missing watch. Curse those raven starvers, I will gut every one of them! You might have helped prevent this.
Why? What has happened?
You will see what it is you are so eager to make peace with. Toka will show you. I have our revenge to plan.
Look.
These wounds were not made by the sword, or by animals.
It is the Franks. You said yourself, there is a sickness in them. There is no honor in what they do. These were my friends.
I have seen this before. People disappear sometimes. When they return, they are like this.
Toka, I need your help. Charles asked me to find his queen. If I can, I might stop this sickness reaching England.
The Queen was at Evreux yesterday, in the company of priests. You will find her there. You think all I do is drink wine and bed handsome men and beautiful women? Merde. I have eyes all over Francia, and they see many things. Some of those things I must attend to now. When you have the time, Eivor, come and see me. I have more work for you.
Siegfried is right, wolf-kissed. Even with this proof of the Franks' cowardice before you, you still want to bargain with them? I will not go against my uncle. I am sorry. I cannot help you in this.
You're right. Your duty is to your own clan, Toga. My duty is to mine. It is why I came to Francia. I will go to Evreux, alone.
When you are done in Evreux, meet us at our forward camp, west of Paris. We have a siege to prepare.
The dark waters covered me. Then his holy light came and oh, the glory of his brightness. You will recall the miracle of Saint Aurinus, how he raised the burned girl back to life. As a child, I too was burned and near to death. At his altar the saint appeared, touched me, and I was healed. Time could not corrupt the saint's holy body. He touched me so that now I might touch you.
Loki himself could not tell a better story.
God is light. But what have you done in his light? All are turned to their own way and gone astray into darkness. The devil has hold of your thoughts, your hearts, your very bodies. No one is safe, whether you are pauper, king, or queen. Choose this day whom you will serve, for judgment is coming, and with it comes either deliverance or damnation. Let us pray.
You are troubled.
It's my husband. He went for deliverance and hasn't come back. It's been days. Oh, it's all my fault.
Tell me about deliverance.
My husband was going to leave me, but he loves me. The devil got into him somehow. We sent him to a killer for a deliverance ritual. Little Mother said it would rid him of the devil.
The rituals happen at Aquila.
Yes. Little Mother has a sanctum there. Oh, my poor husband. Do you think he's okay?
I think you should prepare for the worst, and pray to your god for the best.
Yes. I must pray. I must pray.
Hey there. Who taught you that song?
I made it up myself. It's about a deliverance they do at the creep. I think they must have delivery at this deer, too.
The creep. You mean the crypt?
Yeah, I see people go there all the time, but I'm not allowed. Mother says the gods will beat me if I go too close.
I will have a talk with those crypt guards.
Oh, be careful. Don't talk to little mother. She'll give you a deliverance, and you'll end up like the deer.
Oh, you startled me. You are one of the new assistants? Good. That is good.
Yes, I've been sent to help.
You've picked a bad time. They have the queen in there. It doesn't seem right. I don't think I can do it.
I will. Tell me what to do.
Really? Okay. Little Mother needs her knife dipped in sacrificial blood. It is on the table. Then, you must take it to her.
All right. I'll prepare the knife and take it to Little Mother. You stay here.
Ah, here is my assistant with my knife. We can begin. I am Little Mother, touched by Santorinus, chosen by God. You are just another royal broodmare, mated to a king she doesn't love. In your bitterness, you turn him against God. You see, Your Majesty, you can hide nothing from a true servant of God.
God himself knows I do not try.
That is a lie. You speak for the devil now, do you know that? But we will cut him right out of you. Then we will get to the truth, you and God and I. Put your faith in that. Assistant, my knife. Ah! Ah, God! Santorinus, save me! Ah! Ah!
I will surely deliver thee, because thou hast put thy trust in me. I am sorry she had to die. She was not always like this, and too young for such bitterness. Your methods are uncompromising, but your coming was God's doing. You are a northerner, aren't you?
I am Eivor of the Raven clan, and I'm not here because of any god. I'm here because your husband, the king, sent me.
Charles sent you for me?
There's no time. We have to find a way out before we're discovered.
I know a way. Follow me. You have been used by God today. Do not doubt it. But I have to go now. There is somewhere I must be.
It was not your god who freed you. It was me. And I did it only to return you to your husband. That is where we're going.
You think because you did something it was not God? God used a donkey once. He can use anyone. Even you.
Nevertheless, I'm taking you to Charles.
It is not me Charles wants. I can trust you. I know it. I perceive God working something strange through you. I will show you what Charles seeks.
You could be trying to deceive me.
Yes, I suppose I could. But I am not. Do you really not see the strangeness in all this? That it must be God?
I see only that your god makes it so you can never be wrong.
I like you, Eivor. I can see why God chose you, and why we should be friends. We will go together. Little bear.
Richardis! You're safe!
God protects me. Never doubt that, child. Bernard, this is Eivor, a friend. Go now and wash yourself. You've got more color on your shirt than on the canvas. He paints beautifully for a child, don't you think?
He's better than many I've seen. Did you teach him?
I do not have that gift. He got the ability from his mother, I think.
Bernard is not your son.
How could he be? Yet I love him as if he was. As I said, Charles and I were never that way. But he is a man and a king. Naturally, he found other places to satisfy his appetites. From that came Bernard.
You're hiding the boy from his father.
Charles wants Bernard to succeed him to the throne. And Bernard wants nothing else but to please his father. That is why I must keep Bernard from him. He will lead the child down a dark path, one not meant for a good king.
My agreement with Charles was only to return with you. The child need not be involved.
And I will not let him be. Bernard knows to find a church if he needs help and I am not there.
I fulfilled our agreement. Here is your wife, the Queen. She is unharmed.
Charles.
My dear wife, finally, you appear before me. You must want for refreshment after your long and complicated journey.
You are still angry. It is for nothing, Charles. I have been as faithful to you as I have been to God. I am sorry for taking Bernard, but...
Ah yes, my son. I thought by finding you, I would find him, but I do not see him. Where is Bernard?
Safe.
Do you remember the night we met? I've never forgotten it. The sky was clear and awash with thousands of stars. The night of our wedding, it was the same. I took it as a sign from God. I knew you and I were meant to be. You were in white, all purity and grace. I thought, tonight, I am not the prince. I am the luckiest man alive. How lucky to take a wife who fell so easily into another's bed. You did not take me as your man, but as your fool.
Charles, no.
To our marriage.
We had a deal.
Do not be concerned about Bernard, Richardis. He is my son. Without your interference, he will find me. And you, northern devil, who presumes to sit at a negotiating table with a Frankish king. Here is your deal.
You lied to me.
I did not lie, Diable. I said God would make it so. And so he has.
Kings. Always saying what they do not mean to get what they do not say they want.
I failed to mention everything about Charles. I'm sorry. The truth is awkward and I did not see the need.
He believes you to be unfaithful.
There is no end to his accusations. I hoped he had come to himself. Do you think he really meant to kill us?
Yes. Now Paris will fall. Charles has made certain of that. Siegfried was right.
Don't despise Charles. Like that bear, he may yet recover with God's help and become your ally.
I do not share your faith in your god or your husband. But you carry both with a rare honor.
Thank you. That is a high compliment. For my part, I don't think God has finished with you yet. We were meant to meet. Now, I must find Bernard. We will go to the Paris slums and aid the sick. Charles will not look for us there.
I must go meet Siegfried at the forward camp in Paris. I have a siege to prepare and pride to swallow.
God exalts the humble, ever of Ravenclan. You will see. Farewell for now.
Longships on the shore. As beautiful as swans.
More like wolves, circling for the kill.
True. This is no raid. When we get inside those walls, what happens, Eivor?
You have fought before, bled, killed.
Yes, but there are children in that city. They cannot flee. When the wind is right, I can hear them yelling, playing games.
There need not be a slaughter. We may still persuade the Franks to yield, though I am unsure of the best way.
Tell this to Siegfried.
Tell me what?
We are here. They see our strength. Let them give up their silver, sign the treaties, and we sail home.
To gain fame and wealth this way is good.
Count Otto leads the Franks in Paris, yes?
Aye, he defends the city and draws other nobles to cause.
I can talk to this Odo.
No more talk.
The High One says, 'tis better to live than to die, that the dead till no fields.
You quote the Allfather at me. I shall burn Paris, with or without you.
You have lost Thanes enough. Would you rule a wasteland?
Go then. Talk Count Odo out of his silver, if you can.
I will at that. Toka, where is this Odo?
You might pick up his trail at Poncesera, but go with stealth. That is enemy ground.
And Eivor, this Odo is no willow reed. He does not bend in the wind.
Pardon me, my lady. But I seek an audience with Count Odo.
I see. But my husband is busy recruiting nobles to aid in the coming war.
Good lady, I too wish to pledge my blade to defend Paris from the heath and hordes.
I see. And are you one of our Frisian allies from the barbaric fringes of the kingdom?
Yes, I have journeyed a great many days along the coast and down the river.
And do you have a signed and sealed writ of audience? Without a proper writ, I simply cannot allow you inside. We must be wary of assassins, you know.
Oh, the scroll. I left it in my saddlebags. I shall fetch it. Greetings, friends. What is the trouble?
One of Odo's guests has got filthy drunk and locked himself in the wine cellar. Shameful.
Was he invited here to help defend Paris?
Perhaps, but what sort of help can such a lout provide? I am dubious, I tell you.
I have returned with the writ, permitting me to speak to Count Odo.
Excellent. You may enter. And we do appreciate your efforts on our behalf.
Count Odo leading us. We shall drive these heathen devils back into the abyssal sea.
As you say, my lord, but these Northmen are mortal, not demons. They want land and plunder.
True. The Northmen are fierce, and the king is slow to defend us. Yet every one of you swore an oath, before God, to defend this realm. We will overcome this evil, as we always have. I cannot compel you to do your duty. Your hearts must guide you. Gosselin, kindly show our guests out. Come out and say what you wish to say, Eivor of England.
You saw me enter. Fair enough. But how do you know me?
My scouts speak of a famed warrior with a raven. Do you think us fools?
I did not expect such courtesy.
Mulled wine, what we call vin chaud. Properly spiced, seated, and served with fruit. My one vice.
Wine grapes do not grow in the north. We drink mead.
Mead. Eivor, you risked much to see me. I respect that. But why? You have land in England, no?
I have no wish to settle my people in Francia.
Then how much coin will satisfy your lust? 100 deniers? 1,000? And after you, who's next? Ragnar and his sons came here years ago. We bought them off with silver. And they burned Paris anyway.
I do not want silver. I want England free of Frankish meddling. We're not a part of your kingdom.
And I would like our kingdom free of Norse meddling, as you call it. But, for argument's sake, what are your terms?
As I said, Charles leaves England alone. Second, he embraces Siegfried as an ally. And finally, he lets Siegfried's thanes keep their lands in the north.
Rouen and Amiens were my father's lands! You shall never claim my birthright! Your army will never take Paris. And you will never have peace. Not here, and not in England. My men will escort you out. When next we meet, it shall be on the field of battle. Farewell.
You arrive in time to drink. What will you take?
Wine. Much wine. It was a long journey.
The hero of Ravensthorpe, the Skalds call this one. Gifted at war and at words, they say. But I see no treasure. Where is Odo's silver? Have you kept it all for yourself?
It went as you said. The man is no reed. He would not bend, would not yield.
Franks love to talk, but their words are as empty as the wind.
Much talk is idle, but hard words lead to hard choices. Have a care.
Now, 2 things we must do to carry this siege. First, we shall take some ground for catapults.
I will help with this. Somewhere near Paris, I guess. But is it guarded?
The Franks lack the men to hold the whole city. Only the walled island, the Ile de la Cité. Still, go with care.
Good. And the second thing?
Find a flaw in their defenses. A place where our warriors can breach their walls. Or a way for our ships to encircle the island. Some weakness we can exploit.
Agreed. But how?
Might be that I know a way, but it carries risk.
Speak, Toga.
In the slums south of the walls, there is a smuggler. A woman.
A Breton lover.
She's not my lover, just a campfire fling. But if anyone knows the city's weak points, she does. I would go myself, but Nolwenn, she...
They quarreled. The smuggler stole Toka's necklace before she stole her heart. Now Toka misses her necklace.
I will talk to this smuggler and find a weakness in the Franks' defenses. You have my word.
Good. All is settled then.
No, Uncle, there is another thing. Odo will not see reason, but Charles might. We should speak to him again.
You wish for more talking?
We should speak to the Fat King. Gain a truce.
What? He tried to kill me. Why talk to him again?
Those stone walls will not yield. Not without a bloody fight. He may give us silver without half our clan dying on those walls.
Perhaps Toka's right. Charles may still yield.
Go, niece. Talk to every king and bishop in the land. Just like Eivor the Talker. It matters not, but soon comes the end of talk. Soon the spears will clash and the city will burn. Be ready to fight that day.
My word once given is never broken. I will fight at your side, Siegfried. Never doubt.
Enough. Friends, uncle. We are of one heart here. I will seek the king at the Clever Fox, a tavern on the north bank. Pierre says he carouses there.
Toka is a good thane. Someday she might stand in front of an army like you, Siegfried.
I hope so. But for now, she stands with me. Meet me at the bell tower, Eivor, when you are ready to fight some Franks. Instead of talk to them.
What do you laugh at, Thane?
They say you stink of crow shit, hero. But you smell like Frankish piss wine to me.
Pardon, friend. Did I hear you speak of a smuggler named Nolwenn?
I did. That damn thief promised a jug of wine to guard her warehouse.
Oh. And where is her warehouse?
It's, over to the east somewhere. Got a plague cross painted on it.
Thank you, my friend. Perhaps you should sleep it off before going back on guard duty.
All right. Good idea.
Let us pray in the words of our Savior. Peace I leave with you, my peace I give unto you. Let not your heart be troubled, neither let it be afraid.
A heathen monster! Bearing weapons on our holy ground!
A trusted friend, good people, do not break the peace of our church.
Who can trust a pagan diable? How many have you killed, fiend?
Friends, remember, when the Good Samaritan saw the beaten man, he had compassion and bound his wounds.
You keep busy, Queen.
Someone must tend to those who fall in battle.
Plague did this, not war.
War breeds plague, Eivor. I am not yet ready to return to Charles, if that is what brings you here.
No. I seek a Breton who resides in this ward, name of Nolwenn.
I know her! A freelance thief.
A disreputable woman, although not without talents. To those who can pay.
They say she can smuggle goods and messages over walls and past guards.
Yes. So why do you seek this woman's help?
I have urged a truce on all sides without success. But I can still try.
But Siegfried the Frank killer leads this army, not you. He inflicts his vengeance upon us, town by town.
Because the Franks killed his brother.
How many Northmen must die so Siegfried can avenge one man? Should his niece die too? Should you?
I cannot stop entire armies. Only urge reason and a truce on all sides. I do what I can.
You did save my life. I must take that first step and trust you, my good Samaritan.
Thank you, Queen. I'm in your debt. I mean that. So, where is this Breton?
Alas, I do not know. She visits from time to time.
I know! I know the way to Norwin's hideout. Please, let me show Eivor.
From the mouths of babes. Very well. Hurry back, little bear.
Bonjour, my brave friend. But I do not have any silver.
I'm not here to take your silver. I have no quarrel with you.
Praise the saints. And I thank you for your fine and timely blade. But I must go.
No, you see, I'm a friend of Risharis, Queen of Francia.
And I am married to the Pope. Long may he reign.
They say you walk through city walls. I need your help.
I am no ghost. Just a simple bard from Brittany that has lost her way.
Look, you are a smuggler. All Paris knows it, even the boy Prince does. I need your help.
And if I know a thing or two about all that, what is it worth to you?
My friend Toka wants a necklace back. This I know.
There is her chain, friend. Tell her to find me in Nantes when this is all over.
Toker shall hear your words.
All is well. So what do you need, Northerner?
I seek a weakness in these walls. Is there a hidden tunnel, a secret door or something like that?
No, not so simple. The Franks sealed the city well. But take this key. It will open the bridge door.
The bridge? I can reach the bridge from outside. What I could use is a way to take it down.
A little silver birdie told me that the bridge's foundations are in dire shape.
I see. And if we can take the bridge down, the longships can encircle the city.
You did not hear this from me. Farewell.
The Fat King. What other king could I mean? They say he sleeps here.
He slept here, he ate here, he drank here, and he left here. Where he went after that, who am I to say?
No luck finding the king.
Eivor! No luck. Finding such a large, famous man should be easy, but not for me.
Come, let us drink. Who are these strange folk?
Fools with no shame and no honor. Players who perform for the king.
One of these fools may lead us to that greater fool, the king.
Don't bother. It's like talking to drunks or goats. Or drunken goats. Eivor, I should thank you.
For what?
For backing me against Siegfried. He will not talk to the Franks, but we should still try, yes?
Yes. And you can do this thing, with or without him.
But I failed. Nobody here will tell me where to find the king. What should I do?
A wise shield warrior must know both swords and words. Watch and learn. Greetings, good sir. I would offer my sword to your king. Where may I find him?
When the great bear was sleeping, the jesters went creeping into the great bear's room. The jesters were all drinking, dancing and singing, even if waking the bear spells doom.
You there, acting strange. Where is your king? As mute as the dead. No matter. Found what I need. Charles enjoys the theater in Amiens.
Good. Let us go.
No. He may lash out if he meets one of Siegfried's clan. Best I go alone.
As you wish. But meet me here when you are done and tell me what he said.
O daughter of Babylon, who art to be destroyed, happy shall he be that takes the little ones.
Yes, demon. What? What does it do to the little ones?
He dashes them against the stones.
No. It is only the heathen, led astray by Lucifer, but mortal all the same.
Charles, I heard two voices. Who else is back here?
No one but me, and this weak creature of flesh.
Forgive me.
Talking to that which does not exist opens the door for something that does. This I know.
Let me assure you, my demon exists. As does my god. Kill me. Make me a martyr king.
I should slay you where you stand, for that trick you played on me and the Queen.
That will not get you what you want, huh? Peace and a free hand in England, correct?
Only you can save your people from Siegfried's wrath.
If the world was so simple, bread would grow on trees. Odo is a great man, with greater ambitions. All of my nobles make demands of me. So does the Pope. And the Greeks, the Slavs, the Saxons, the Saracens. And you, huh? Haha, you Northmen. You demand land, hostages, tribute. Sometimes the best move is not to move at all.
You would let your enemies slaughter one another.
I will let my enemies paint God's green earth red with infidel blood. While pious Charles prays only for peace.
Is there nothing you want?
Yes. By now you know I care not a whit for my barren wasteland of a wife.
But your son, Bernard.
My only heir. Bring me the prince, unharmed, and I will consider the merits of your offer. Else be gone.
You want him brought to a dingy theater, where you talk to yourself in the dark?
No. Present my son to me on the field of battle, before all my men and vassals.
Why then? Why wait?
My nobles need to see me getting something from you, Northerners. Now, until that day dawns, there is the door.
You look none the worse for ale. How much did you drink?
Not enough to make me enjoy those awful Frankish skalds. But tell me, will Charles sign a truce?
He'll not even speak to us until we hand over his son Bernard.
But we do not have the bastard boy.
No, but I know where the Queen took him. The Plague Ward, south of the city.
I will gather my thanes and take them hostage.
To seize the prince lacks honor. But we should keep an eye on the boy all the same.
I know a man of keen eye and light step. Pierre.
A wise choice.
So, one step closer to breaching the walls and burning a city.
Yes, and I do not want this thing. But what else can we do? See you back at the camp, Toga.
There. That workshop. The perfect place for our catapults.
An army of wooden giants to bring down the walls. Those Franks. What are they doing?
Ah, they slay another of their own today.
For what?
Who can say? If a man prays to the wrong god, sleeps with the wrong woman, follows the wrong king, by Frankish law, that man dies.
Among the Saxons, it is much the same.
Aye, but the Saxons are fewer. They are divided, and they fight both us and the Celts. These Franks, though, united under a great king.
It would be like unleashing Fenrir the Wolf upon the world.
We are God's priests, and we are good. But if thou do that which is evil, fear, for we beareth not the sword in vain.
Who are those two? I've seen that warrior priest with Count Odo before.
Gosselin and Ebels, warriors and brothers. One leads the priests of Paris, the other the Frankish armies.
For we are God's priests, avengers to execute wrath upon him that doeth evil. Wherefore ye must—
Brother, you talk too much!
Come on, let us go take that workshop now.
A great victory. The gods smiled upon this day.
Indeed. This gives us another place where our catapults can smash down their walls. Eivor, know you the fate of Vidar Odinson?
The god of vengeance, who fights beside his father in the battle at the end of days.
Yes. Vidar avenges him. Vidar twists the great wolf's neck with his bare hands, then stabs the beast through the belly.
So say the Nornir.
Days like today, I walk in the shoes of Vidar, avenging my brother. Other days, there is nothing. We will bring those walls down on Odo's head, and I will avenge my brother.
It is good. We shall meet back in camp when all is ready, Siegfried. You. Where's Siegfried and Toka?
Battle must be near. The crow has come for the feast.
You have a clever tongue, friend. But tomorrow we all speak in a language older than words.
Fate already knows who lives and who dies.
Again I ask, where are the others?
Fetching more catapults for tomorrow's attack. You can wait.
I shall wait. Somewhere else. Far from home. Before another city of strangers. When did our lives become a saga, Sunan? Yes. I know the day. The very day when Mother and Father died. Count Odo will not hear reason. Charles plays games. I cannot trust the lives of my people with such men. The Queen now. She I could trust, but she lacks power. My place is here, with Siegfried and Toka, come what may.
Eivor, you return. That means all is ready and we cannot turn back now.
Why do you worry? You'll collect more swords.
I know how to fight other warriors on the field of battle. This is a city. There will be flames.
It matters not. Tomorrow we will fight as warriors, not ruthless killers. As I swear, upon my honor.
Ah, Eivor the Talker. And to whom have you so freely given your word about how my battle goes?
I said it. The gods heard it. That is enough.
And if I say we burn this city to ashes and feed the crows with children, what say you?
Then I would say, mind who is first to feed the ravens, lest it be yourself.
Eivor does not mean these words.
Quiet, Toka. Let the talker speak. Come, Eivor. Tell me again how I shall feed the crows.
My steel will speak for me tomorrow, to my foes. I have no quarrel with you, yet.
Ha ha ha! Good, good. Keep that fire burning through the night. It shall kindle our vengeance at the break of dawn.
Time to go lie on my furs. How do you do that, Eivor? Sleep before a battle, I mean.
Easy. I remember my mother's murder. Each moment. Second, I recall every word the old father ever said to me. And finally, I think upon this war-filled world. And of the next. The whole of endless wonder. Only then do I rest.